Hey everybody, it's 3:04 a.m. on May 2nd here on Velvet Elvis. We're just sailing along very nicely, moving pretty well, good wind coming from the right direction. So all's well, it's very pleasant out here, nice temperature. I took some video this evening before the sun set with the radio off, just where you can hear the waves. The generator's not on, you can just see how it is to sit out here in the cockpit and wind down at the end of the workday. So I'll drop that at the end of this. A little while ago I was cleaning the galley and Max trotted in from out here with another flying fish in his mouth, and I just decided I'd let him play with it or whatever he was going to do while I finished up. And by the time I got to him, he had devoured it. There wasn't a bone, wasn't a scale, nothing. I don't know where he went. He was just out here laying there fat and happy. Oh, I think I saw him get some water, so maybe it was a salted fish. Let's get back into nerd mode. I'm going to show you our main switch panel tonight and talk about what some of those things do. Alright, we're here at the main switch panel. Let me back up and get a sense of where this is on the boat. So we got the main salon, the switch panel. You know, if the company's coming, we can close it off and it looks nice. This little tiny screen here is kind of our gauges. So 61% is our house battery. It's telling me 3:07 is what time it is now. It's telling me we have 3 hours and 22 minutes till it's fully charged. The generator's on. So I can flip through some screens and it tells me about our batteries. Here's where the power is coming and going. I think we looked at that before. Engine and generator batteries. Here's our water tanks and our fuel tank. And some temperatures. This one shows what lights are on. Look at that, no lights are on. We're out here in the dark, nothing on. There we go. Now our proper running lights are on. Good thing no boats are out here. Our pressure, that's that. Okay, let's talk about the buttons. These are all bilge pumps. So we got 2 bilge pumps in the cabin. There's 1 in the engine room, and then there's a dinghy garage we haven't talked about before, but we'll do a video on that too. There's a bilge pump back there because it's all firewalled off, so to speak. These 2 buttons do nothing. Let's talk about this. Turns on and off our instruments. I'm not going to touch that right now. Autopilot, same. VHF, same. That's the radio we talked about the other night. Fridge is that main fridge in the cockpit we looked at a few nights ago. Freezer is that drawer fridge, and then also the chest freezer under the seat. The cockpit fridge, self-explanatory. Fresh water pump, you know, when we turn on the sinks or the showers, we get the fresh water, and that keeps the water pressure up. Seawater pump, same with that. We talked about that the other night. And then we've got a little ventilation for the engine room. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on since the generator's on. Position lights are our normal red-green in front, white in back at the deck level. Steaming light is the white one further up the mast, so you show a white light forward when you're under motor. So if you see a boat coming at you and you can see a white light over a red and a green, you know it's coming right at you and you're looking at the front of the boat. Alternate, if you're under sail, which we are, is this tricolor light, which shows red behind you, red to the left, green to the right, and the white behind you, but it's all in one light way up at the top of the mast. So that's what I put on at the ocean, because that's going to be visible for miles and miles and miles away, unless it's off. Windex light I don't think does anything. Anchor light is a white light at the top of the mast that you put on while you anchor. Strobe light, if there's an emergency, it'll flash. I haven't used that yet, thank goodness. Deck light, let's see if we can show this. So, see out the window, it's dark. I'm going to turn on the deck light, and it lights it up there. It's nice for being able to see your sails at night, and also if you're at anchor, being able to find your way home if you've hit the cocktail bars. Long courtesy lights are just kind of like some low-level lighting for maybe when you're gone, so you don't come right back into the dark cabin. And cockpit courtesy lights, same thing there. Service, this is just the main main power supply for the house. We'd leave that on the whole trip. We turn that off, and we know all the fans are off and all the lights are off and all that kind of thing. Windlass is an engine that helps us pull up the anchor, so no need for that out here in the ocean. Thrusters, we got a bow thruster that pushes us side to side, or really pivots the boat when we need it. So we turn that on when we're anchoring or going into a marina probably. The winches control the lines. These are the power winches in the cockpit. The hydro generator we talked about on our power plant, and that's on. This is just a cigarette adapter socket that's in the cockpit. You can turn that on and off. And these little lights, there's a little glare, but this says generator. The generator's on right now. This one's for shore power. These two I don't believe are used. Alright, so that's it. Maybe tomorrow we can talk about the rest of these. I'll tell you what those are. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to leave you with these sailing video now.